cherry. This is it.
Exactly how I was gonna.
Cherry is broken.
How are you guys?
We good.
Yeah,
All right.
sir.
Grinding. Excited to be here.
This is
as
Woo
always.
Block, Sheik Luch, Ghostface.
Yeah.
Sheik is beyond hungover.
Good Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Now I was in Amsterdam.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know they don't celebrate.
Oh,
that
for the
out
hot.
there.
Were you doing the weed joint with
Yeah.
Stylez P?
Cannabis Cup.
Yeah.
The Weed Awards.
Crazy?
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
I think I was there
Weed
one time. For
awards.
did you actually partake in judging?
Yeah, me and Stylez gave out a award. You know what I mean?
So all that means is you get to hang out and smoke mad weed, and then
All day.
That's
So
heavy.
which grain
Fried.
won? Which
Heavy.
grain won?
Yo, they had different. It's like different grains. It's different grains. You know, it was like sativa. Whoever made the best sativa. You know what I mean? You had 1, 2, or 3. This dude won, and you know what I mean. They had cushions, all types of. It's like it's too many. A lot of people won.
Okay, so it's not just one winner.
Different
for
strains.
everyone.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
There's no album of the
different
year.
yeah, not an
That
album.
was
of
the
the
album of the
strains.
year.
You should. That's what they should do is have an album of the year high award.
Oh, my
Everyone
God.
listens to get super high and then
What?
listens to
Of
everything.
course.
Oh, word.
I would
That's
love
what
to be
that
there.
was.
Cannabis Cup, yo. They was fried out there though.
See,
It
but
was high.
I would think that Ghostface, you would love Thanksgiving the most because it's the holiday you eat the turkey, and you
Turkey,
did used
yeah.
to have the gold eagle.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
The turkey, but they don't celebrate that shit out there.
Come
you know what I mean?
on.
They don't celebrate that because me and Styles like, yo, we gotta find somewhere to get a turkey. You know what I mean? But
No luck.
yeah, it was nothing.
You know.
He just went to the coffee shop
And got
and
high.
just got blitzed. and got blitzed.
Last time I was in Amsterdam, I ate
Yeah.
a weed brownie, and I thought it was like it was e-pills crushed up on
That's-
top of it.
That's what you thought it was, or it
Yeah,
wasn't?
no, I
Oh,
thought it was
man.
what do you call like frosting
You
and
thought
stuff.
it was yeah.
It was a bunch of little E's
No.
crushed up
Wait,
on
which
top.
coffee shop
That
was
shit-
this?
Yo, huh?
Which coffee shop was this?
I don't know the name of it. We was in Amsterdam though.
They got a lot of
Like,
coffee
what a
shops.
Classic name
They got the
drop.
gray area, the gray area, the greenhouse.
Greenhouse is where I go.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
they got the
oh,
gray
it's on
area.
the corner,
Styles
man.
said the gray area is ridiculous.
That's okay. I
It's on the
got
corner by the highway. It's all these bikes. They got a million bikes.
Yeah,
up there,
million
like
bikes.
garages and stuff.
You know
right
what's
there.
even more killer?
Crushed up
Them
e-pills
little
on
old
it,
ass
man.
bitches in the window.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not
The
old
red,
ass bitches in the window.
the red
It's
light
like-
district.
It depends on what you want. Yeah, the red light joint. Because you got the old ladies. I ain't believe how these bitches could get up in the window. Though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then you got the 50, you got the
Yeah,
40, 30-year-olds.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got the
yeah.
teens
The
and all
blacks,
that.
the
All the
you
way
know
to
what I
the-
mean? Yeah.
I went to
The
the
young
red light
ones, all
district.
that.
I ain't hit though. You
Nah,
know what I
I
mean?
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't-
Good for you.
I didn't go.
I would consider. It might be hard though if there's someone good in that window.
When
How
I
much
was-
is that doggy in the window? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
$50,
I
man.
know
It's
some
not that
motherfuckers
$50
bad.
bucks, and the girls
Oh,
call you
cool.
in and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
can
was
walk
there.
through.
I was there for Amsterdam one time. It was one day, right? And in the morning, they were like, "Let's just drive past the red light district. I want to see what it looked like." So it was like noon. The lady was in the window smoking a cigarette with coffee, reading the newspaper, son.
Yeah, B.
She was in the, like her
Word.
office. I'm
It's
like, yo,
it's like
How's
houses
her
and stuff.
yo, sex this up or something,
Yeah,
man.
How's her
yeah,
look?
yeah.
I
Look
heard
good.
like when you go inside, it's like dudes walking around in there and back of you and all that, man. It's like people in there.
Whoa.
With you.
Oh, word?
Not like right in there, but if they watching. I heard the dudes is in there watching.
Oh, make sure you get that
Yeah,
money.
you
make
hear
sure
it,
you
you
get
heard
that money up. Word.
Yeah.
He know himself.
Yeah.
Ghost, is it true that you really melted down the eagle?
I got, yeah.
You don't have the eagle anymore.
I got it. Yeah, I got it.
You
I
don't,
got it.
because I thought you
got
said in the
another one.
line
I got it.
you had another one.
Exactly. Yup.
Because that eagle was, and now this
Yeah.
this is a conversation I would just have with Ebro. And Ghostface walked out of the room. I said to Ebro, I said, how many different layers of sweatshirts you think Ghostface has? Right now? Because one of the favorite things I don't even know if you know this about yourself. One of everyone's favorite things in hip hop to joke
Yeah.
about Ghostface, because everyone loves Ghost and like loves your flavor so much. Is like, I'll tell people like the first time I met Ghostface, he was wearing 3 jackets, son. 3
Probably
jackets.
was.
You had a hoodie, a leather, and something else. How many layers you got going right now?
No, this is it. I got the hoodie. I got this
Yeah,
and the
you
hoodie
still-
on.
So that's just a vest,
Yeah.
hoodie, t-shirt.
Exactly.
And what about how many pairs of pants you wear? 'Cause I know sometimes you'll wear jeans and sweats.
No, I got my sweats on and some basketball shorts on.
And that's it, though. That's regular.
And my drawers though.
Okay,
My
so 3 layers on top and bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you so into the layering?
I don't. It's like I don't. I guess it's from the scrambling days or whatever.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? The scrambling days when you come out, you always just came out. You know, you had your little. You know, you just was out there. You was out there under the building style. You know what I mean? And
Was
Cipha-
it cold? Or was it?
course, yeah.
So
yeah,
you was
yeah,
laying up
yeah,
'cause
in
it's
in
the
cold.
weather.
Basically
Oh, okay,
in the
okay.
cold, you know what I mean? We was, that's
Right,
where I
okay.
remember a lot of my.
So he
family,
be
you know, at the time.
outside all
Yo, that was
day.
hilarious.
Oh, you might be
Yeah.
running around, so you don't know what's gonna be happening.
Yeah, it was
I
just,
I
you
done
know,
seen you laid it up in
Yeah.
Miami too, though.
Yeah.
Well, it trained him, and now he does it all the time.
He's
You might
laid up
see
in
me-
Miami.
You might see me with my robe on or something like that.
Yeah.
Walk through with the robe on or shit.
Yeah.
Like
Might
that.
have to.
But I had to have the robe on.
Have to.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
But the eagle was one of the best moments in hip hop.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind the eagle?
It was because I like Truck Jerry. I love Truck Jerry. I love Truck Jerry, and it was just like I don't know. It was just when I was on Sony, and I'm like, yo, listen, man. You know, I don't know. I might have been in my Shazam mode or something. And shit. I just wanted
Right.
some bangles. You know what I mean? And I just say, yo, listen, I'm going to get this eagle, whatever. You know, talk to the jeweler. He drew that shit up, and I told him, you know, the length of it. And where I wanted the diamonds at and all that shit, and it was just like,
Oh,
yo,
body.
I didn't know it was gonna really make noise like that.
How? I mean,
know
I
what
guess
I
you
mean?
wouldn't know, but
We loved
that's
it.
a
Hip hop
that's-
loved
that's
it.
a that might be a
yeah.
top 10
Listen, man,
hip hop joint.
It really
Wait
is.
till we start shooting these videos and it's going in
It's
like
coming
that.
back out.
Of course, nigga.
No doubt.
I told you.
And the mask.
Yeah,
and the
all
mask.
that shit. I'm mask,
The
robes,
Ric Flair robe.
all that shit.
Oh, that's where I knew that's where I wanted to go
Yeah.
to. All right,
Let's
so
go to the mask.
we gotta
Yeah.
go there. Will
Yeah.
you explain once and for all the mask story from the early Wu-Tang days? The word is that you were wanted at the time, so by the by the police, so that's why they had you in the mask. Tell us the story of the mask with Ghostface.
Nah,
Bang.
it wasn't really that deep. You know what I mean? I did a lot of dirt and shit. You know what I mean? Where I was at.
Scrambling
you know what I mean?
days.
Scrambling days.
Yeah, but it wasn't in New York though. You know what I mean?
Ah.
You know,
But
I
then
ain't let y'all niggas know that.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
You fuck around and you know what I mean? But it was just like when we came with the Ghostface Killah shit. You know what I mean? From the mystery of chess boxing, and you know when I first got my name from there. The mask just fitted because if you use Ghostface, it was like, yo, you gotta have something mysterious behind that name.
Where you got the name
You
from?
know what I
From
mean?
where? From
Mystery of chess boxing.
a kung
One
fu
of-
flick.
One of these flicks that RZA had. You know,
Okay.
he was a fanatic on that shit.
Right.
So you know, and it was just like, oh shit. And
So
then,
there
you
was a
know,
Ghostface Killer in
it was a real
the movie.
Ghostface.
Okay.
Yeah, niggas fronted on him, and he came back and destroyed everything. You know what I mean? 10 years later, you know what I mean? Nigga fucked around and came back. As soon as you see that little piece he threw in front of you, it was like it was over. You know what I mean?
So what was your name before that? Just in the hood, like.
Yeah, I was, you know, I was Sun God. You know
Sun
what I mean?
God.
Tag name was Tonic. You know what I mean? I used to beatbox a lot. You know what I mean? Niggas had me on some Dougie Fresh shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, that was it.
And then isn't your son now Sun God?
Exactly.
So he took your name.
Exactly.
man.
Yeah.
So how early? What did you do first? What was the first hip hop thing you did? Were you writing first? Were you rhyming first? What were you doing? Were you like tagging? I mean, what was the first thing?
As far as hip hop?
Yeah, everything as far as the
It was like-
culture.
It was like, yo, I mean, you know, since I was young, super rhymes and all that, you know, it was just, I was into hip hop. I mean, I loved it since the first time when I was living in the projects in the West Brighton and you know, they was outside cutting and, you know what I mean, plugged up to the lamppost and all that other shit like that. But yeah, but when I got to like 14, 15, me and my mans was in school, you know what I mean, and we just was like, you know, we leave school, get high, be writing rhymes, you know what I mean, spitting rhymes at around like lunchtime and shit, and then one thing led to another. I just had as I grew, the vision started coming more, and then one day I was dusted, right, smoked a bag of wet, and I fucked around. And I seen myself on stage. I seen myself there. You know what I mean? And from that point on, I just knew I was gonna make it. So it took a while, it took a long time, you know what I mean? But I seen the vision, yo. I seen it, I swear.
This
to
is what,
everything.
like
I seen
junior
it.
high school?
Nah,
like?
this was like, maybe like I was 17 or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When I really
Did
seen
you
that
know
vision.
RZA at the time or any of the?
I met RZA like around 86, 87.
Right.
You know what I mean? Met him around 86,
Because y'all not from the
87.
same
Nah,
neighborhood,
Riz
right?
was from Brooklyn, you know what I mean? But he lived in the Hill, you know what I mean? Which is 5 minutes from me.
He lived and you lived in.
I lived in Stapleton. Yeah, I lived in Stapleton. But Riz, he brought all that fly shit, all that Polo Hill figure shit. The way he had his layers was from BK. So he turned it up when he came to Staten Island, him and his brother. You know what I mean? And but he knew how to him, Genius and Dirty. They knew how to. They were just dart masters. You know what I mean? The Riz was a cutting nigga at the time too. You know what I mean? The Dirt was a beatbox nigga. You know what I mean? But still knew how to rhyme though. And it's just like, yo, I just kept fucking with him and fucking with him. And it was just something that was the attraction. You know what I mean? It's like a gravitational pull. And it was just like, I just, you know, I was still have my mans in them over here. And a lot of my crimies was going to jail around that time too. You know what I mean? So me and him just became close. You know what I mean? And one thing led to another.
So as he gets his Tommy Boy deal and everything, you're still on the side hanging out. You're there.
I'm
You were
with
there
him.
that whole time.
Yeah, I'm with him. Yeah, he got his Tommy shit because Genius was on co-chilling.
Yep.
You know, when we caning him and shit. You know what I mean? And the Tommy Boy shit rocked. But then it was a time I had brought the Wu-Tang. I had a Wu-Tang tape called Wu-Tang vs. Shaolin, and I fucked around and I let RZA see it. And the shit was banging. He fell in love with it, exactly. So he wanted to take the Wu-Tang name and make it into a rap group. You know what I mean? And throughout all those years, that's what he incorporated. That's what he did. And
so it was just something you had and you liked, but you put it onto him and he loved it.
He loved because he was already a kung fu fiend.
Oh, got you.
Karate fiend already. You know what I mean? So we was out there. We had Valentine L, Old English. You know what I mean? And we call him the Valentine, the Shaolin, and the Old English, the Wu-Tang. You know what I mean?
Battling.
Like,
right.
yo, yeah, just beers, though. You know what I mean? Like, yo, good battle at Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? You know, and, yo, it just, we here, B. Yeah.
But that's because that's how you see the Wu. Every time you hear a Wu story, it's all like a little piece came from here, a little piece came from here, and it all came together. It had to form from like an ensemble.
Right.
Like not one person thought of the whole plan. Like it was like, oh, but here's this tape. Oh, we should do this. Right. And it all came together.
But I knew those niggas though because we battled before. We battled before.
Who do you battle? Against each other, everyone?
Yeah, everybody on stage. Everybody, all of us. You know what I mean? And Dirty. Everybody. Only one that wasn't there was Deck, and I think Master Killah wasn't there. Deck was in jail. You know what I mean? And you know, Cap won the money though. Cap
really?
Won. Yeah, Cap won that battle.
No wonder y'all left him out of the group at
You know
first.
what I mean?
That's why he wasn't officially until later.
But Cap is nice though. Nice. when he's on, he on. He
But
go
why?
in.
But that's a good question. Like, why wasn't Cappuccino originally? Why wasn't he in the group to start out? Like, why was he kind of?
He wasn't around. He was in jail.
Oh, he was in jail.
Yui just came home, so he just made it. That's why on Protect Your Neck, he got the 4 bars. We had to slip him in somewhere. We had to slip him in. We had to.
Because he had just gotten back.
Yeah. We had to slip him in. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Because he was throwing his dart back.
Did anyone not do? Has anyone not done time in that period from Wu-Tang? RZA didn't go to jail ever, did he?
Nah, but he was in some deep shit.
No, he told us he did some shit, but he
we
didn't
just
go
had
in.
him recently. Like
He was just here a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Meth went to jail.
Nah, he ain't never went up north. You know what I mean? He, you know, brothers, you know.
Some
little weekend joint, little central booking, but not.
Who did the most jail time in Wu-Tang?
The most, I don't know. Probably, you know, brothers like Deck and them. I think he might have did like a couple of years or whatever.
You never did that much. You never did that much.
I mean, it depends if you add it all up. You know
At one time,
you know what I'm
do
saying?
you ever do more than 6 months at a time?
At 15, I went upstate for like around a year.
Oh,
you
really?
know what I mean? Yeah, but that was like some DFY shit.
Got you.
You know what I mean? I was up in Chester, New York. Shout out to Pies 12. You know what I mean? And you know, I was there for, you know what I mean, for a little bit, but that might not count though. You know what I mean?
But you could.
You know what I mean? But then, you know, did a little shit here and there. And,
But you stayed pretty well under the radar since you got large. Since you got famous.
Nah, you know, jail, man. I mean, it ain't the move, yo. You know what I mean? Once a motherfucker tell you when to go to sleep and wake up, and even the inmates is cool. You know what I mean? But it's just the system, period. You know what I mean? But when I got caught with that biscuit, the last time when I had to do that little 6 month, 5 years probation, it was like, okay, I ain't really, you know, I just been chilling, man. You know.
Now Sheik, SP went to jail. Not that long ago, in the early 2000s, or was that what it was? Yeah, around his album.
Mid
Did you go in at all?
No, this week.